Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for the perfect grace, perfect peace, and perfect love that's here for each of us and all of us right now. Like ice skating, if we could just feel lovely guides skating toward you with the sense of inclusion, like they're inviting you to float. If we could just feel movement, even if we're sitting still or lying down or not in motion, if we could just feel the energy of motion being possible and that energy being like a glide. So not having to be laborious or having to um, move in a certain way, just feeling everything flowing and gliding, including good coming to you, the glide away of stress, the glide toward you of hope and happiness and health squared. If we could just breathe into all that goodness as we thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides. If we could also notice the Freya, the goddess Freya being among the folks gliding toward you. If we could just notice Freya providing courage in all ways. And if we could see courage as not necessarily needing to fortify ourselves to prepare for something, but courage to have hope, courage to receive, courage to be present, courage to not overthink, courage to trust, all the different iterations and forms of courage gliding toward you in the form of this lovely goddess Freya right now and other guides and angels. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity, for hope and peace, for upliftment, for laughter, for confidence, for calm, for peace, including peace of mind, and to leave the door open for even more good and more peace in this moment. So we'll just breathe into all that. Wonderful. And we'll just breathe in. And if we could just notice that sensation of gliding, and perhaps if it feels right to you, just allowing your hands to glide either in the air or on a surface, even your own skin. You could just feel and represent a sense of gliding. So no collision, no barriers, no obstacle or obstacles. We could just feel everything gliding. Certain energies gliding away from you with angelic help, and very specific energies like abundance and peace and calm and relaxation and flow and health gliding toward you and gliding and flowing within you and around you. So if we could just breathe into that flow. And if we could feel everything that moves within your physical brain and in your consciousness gliding. So we'll release anything that's clunk, clunk, clunk. If we could just breathe in, not make anything wrong or bad, just feeling the invitation to glide, glide, glide. Letting our nervous systems have a new experience of perfect flow and impeccable peace. So we'll just breathe into all that. And if we could feel, and this might be overt, it might be super subtle, that right now we're in a group activity and you're not the only one. And what that might mean is feeling connected, feeling part of something, being included, that you matter. The simplicity of this moment, the importance of this moment. Each of us being here right now to engage in an activity that feels good in our bodies, that we like, that we enjoy. And no matter what has happened or hasn't happened, or might happen or might not happen, that we're choosing this moment to be at peace, to engage with peace, to welcome peace. So if we could just breathe into all that. And we'll just notice incredible grace being present in this moment. And if we could release, unlike the woman barking at our dog to get the dog to sit, if we could just notice what's it like in this moment to not be ordered to do anything, to have no demands, including from ourselves, placed upon ourselves, just to be in a space of flow and gliding and peace. That unlike the dog, we don't have to obey, that we could be free, and that we have the free will, including the free will to let miracles happen, to let joy happen, let our bodies be free of stress. So if we could just very simply, we'll take in our breath and we'll duplicate something that came forward in the angel spa last night, which was Archangel Michael holding out for you and to you a bucket of concerns. A bucket of concern. So anything that's on your mind as a concern, be that something annoying, be that something enraging, be that something troublesome, be that something personal, or 50 things that are personal and things that are global. If we could just very simply contribute into Archangel Michael's bucket of concern, anything that's on your mind, including any feelings of insecurity or exclusion. Just very simply just let those things go in the bucket. And perhaps they could just go in the bucket, that we don't need to examine them. We could just very simply let any stress, any worry, be that personal or global or local or national, any concern for anyone encountering a health crisis or health concern, anything monetary, anything relational, anything interpersonal, any wounds, be they activated wounds or dormant wounds, any wounds. Archangel Michael is asking that we just give him everything, that we clean our hands, that we unburden ourselves. We don't need to hold on to anything. So we'll just breathe into all that. And if we could feel Archangel Michael being in the space that you're in right now, as we've done hundreds of times, if we could just breathe into him being right there, if we could breathe in and pay attention to that, to feel that connection, to feel him influencing the space that you're in. And if we could indeed glide with breath, if we could take in a smooth breath and with a smooth exhale, just let some things go. And let's do that again. Just a gliding breath and a gliding exhale. So we'll just breathe into all that goodness, all that grace, all that love. And if we could do this for a moment, like being in a car wash where you're out of your car and you're witnessing the people clean your car, if we could just have that impression and let you, perhaps your energetic self, perhaps your soul self, just kind of observing um, dozens of angels and all the angels you know by name, the guides that you love in particular, be that Abraham Lincoln or Ganesh or Mary Magdalene or others, Freya. If we could just breathe in and, like observing your car being cleaned, if we could notice immense healing, an immense clearing, an immense support happening for your physical body and within your physical body and all systems, happening in your energetic body, individualizing your energy from everyone and everything, your emotional body, including healing and calming down any emotional wounds or triggers, and creating emotional hygiene, clean emotions, emotions being honored, and also consciousness, your mental body, allowing thoughts to be steered toward the positive, allowing any thoughts that might be troublesome to have angelic help with, including solutions. So just breathe and we'll have that perspective of witnessing all this healing, all this cleaning, all this cleansing, all this help happen. If we could just breathe in, just witness that. And if we could notice the expert care in which the angels, like Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Raziel, help your body in being with. There are no clumsy angels. There are no casual angels. Wonderful. And if we could witness Mary Magdalene and Saint Teresa, the older Saint Teresa, the 14th century or before Saint Teresa, if we could just witness them lifting the anvil of weight away. And that heaviness doesn't need to exist to be grounded. So if we could just notice the image they're showing is the two of them um, levitating off of you and away from you, each of us, heaviness, like the Bugs Bunny anvil, 1 ton weight. If we could just let that lift off of us and move away and be shifted and changed into light. And if we could just breathe in to more room, less weight. And if that removal of the weight could be followed by a shower, so witnessing your body and your being, your energy field being cleansed and cleared. And as we witness this, if we could just notice, like someone cleaning out or emptying the trash, the things that you might have taken a piece of paper and crumpled it up, let's let some of those things remain, but things that are dear to you, or dreams, or wishes. Just notice for some of those crumpled pieces of papers, the angels flattening out, smoothing out the crumple, and to honor those wishes, those dreams, those desires, including fresh employment, a great place to live, an upgrade of places to live, wonderful abundance, being seen and heard, communicating and expressing with ease and grace, experiencing great peace, having hope, receiving good news, witnessing good happening in the world, including the conclusion of conflicts. And just breathe into all of this, and letting everything continue to be uplifting and broadening and expansive. So just breathe into all that. And if we could hear, feel, sense, know Archangel Michael saying your name, if we could just breathe in and just feel that. And let's notice every single guide working with you and for you, saying your name. And with the saying of your name, if we could feel everything becoming refreshed and bright, an individualization, a declaration of independence, a declaration of substance, a declaration of deserving and worth, that you matter, that the highest good is present. And we'll take this moment to set aside the rules of how things work and allow there to be just space and spaciousness for flow, for good things to glide to us. Including good news, including treasure, including peace of mind, including harmony, including incredible love. Wonderful. If we could just breathe in to witness the frost having melted, and which might very well be personal and global, that the impossible is now possible, that there are shifts and changes and evolutions and growth and miracles and free will and allowing. All these things exist. All these things are part of our day already. All these things are happening right now. So we'll just breathe into all that. Wonderful. So if we could just breathe in, if we could just feel at a variety of distances. Archangel Michael right with you, Mary Magdalene close by, along with Saint Teresa, Freya, all these different guides. And if we could very simply let them or feel them looking at you, taking you in with incredible love. And coming back to the car wash metaphor, if we could feel you being reunited with the vehicle or vehicles in which you get through life, intention, actual cars, communication, just noticing everything being smooth in how you get about and communicate in the world, everything being smooth. And Archangel Michael would like to come back to the ice metaphor. He mentioned the frost melting. If we could just feel anything that feels frozen over, be that a part of you, be that a muscle or a system, be that a thought, be that a dream, be that something that feels impossible, let's very simply let the ice melt. And if that involves Archangel Michael picking at the ice to create more movement or to reveal the treasure, to make more room, let's let him do that. If we could just breathe in, let all that goodness happen. And notice Archangel Michael doing that for you. And we could feel his hand on your heart as he melts the ice or picks at the ice, and that you are safe. It's safe for you to relax. It's safe for you to receive. It's safe for incredible goodness to happen. It's safe for peace of mind to be part of our day and part of our experience right now. So we'll just breathe in once again to Archangel Michael, saying your name out loud. And if we could very simply say our own names out loud. Mark. And just feeling that independence, feeling that power, feeling that identity, being here right now. And we'll just say a couple of things out loud using your own name. I am Mark, and I allow goodness to glide to me. I welcome the highest good in my life. I am cleaned and cleared in all ways. I always have loving guides caring for me. And to the guides, we'll say, thank you all for your constant support. I am right on time. Thank you. So if we could breathe into the hand clasp with Archangel Michael, the agreement, the acknowledgement, the care, the handshake, the agreement, the acknowledgement, the gratitude, the exchange. We could just breathe into all that. And we'll feel that same sensation with Mary Magdalene and the ancient Saint Teresa and Freya and all the angels, all the guides that you love and who love you. We'll just breathe into all this fluidity, all this movement, all this elegance, all this gliding, all this flow. So we'll just breathe into all that. We'll notice the incredible good that is here, incredible peace that is here, and the incredible love that is here. And to all these guides, we'll once again say out loud, thank you. So we'll just breathe in. And if we could take a moment as we conclude, just very simply to feel whole, your heart having been touched and healed, your soul having been uplifted, your energy field being cleansed and cleared and individualized, health and happiness and hope and wholeness and clarity and peace and unconditional love, being present, like getting an oil change, car metaphors, everything being filled up, you being filled up, great good being present. So we'll just breathe into all this. And if we could feel for the rest of this day, having the Midas touch, everything turning to gold, be that a stroke of a computer keyboard, be that a conversation, be that petting a cat, be that looking at a tree, just feeling magic everywhere and feeling in sync with the universe. Indeed, making a meal, washing the dishes, being present. So we'll just breathe into all this and feeling very alive and letting goodness glide to us and letting everything be simple. And with wonderful clarity, perfect peace, and outstanding joy, we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and all the archangels and ascended masters. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you all for your wonderful care and the specific help that you've provided for each of us and all of us right now. We celebrate our individual experience, we celebrate the collective experience of releasing tension and embracing good and being cared for. And we celebrate the fact that we are caring for ourselves by being present here. We celebrate being cared for by the angels and goddesses and guides, and that there's more good in the world right now. And with the sense of accomplishment being seen and heard and peace being present, we ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.